when I was 21, a few months after I turned 21, I started smoking crack. And it changed my life, you know? I probably only smoked crack for about 6 months straight, you know, just out on the street before I started going to rehab. And so around this time in 2021, so April of 2021, I went to my first rehab, man. And that was my life for, what, 4 years? Hold on, was it 2020? No, about 3.5 years. Yeah, about 3.5. Cause I ain't been in rehab in about 6 months. And so yeah, man. You know, I was in and out in Ohio. You know, that's where I'm from Ohio. And you know, I was in and out of rehab for about 3.5 years, man. For basically 4 years. And no, 3.5. But yeah, man. And you know, I would leave for a couple days, maybe a day. The longest I ever left rehab and to go get high was probably about like a week, maybe. And yeah, man. You know, I would just go from rehab to rehab, from city to city, and you know, find my way.
All right. So this right here is a young man. Not sure exactly what his real name is, but if you're interested in his story, the link to the video to the actual channel, if you want to support this brother, you could go check out his channel. Okay, he had a video that he recently posted, I think 12 days ago, that actually got quite a bit of views when he actually was showing people how he was living in a storage unit. This particular clip or the video that I showed you guys at the beginning was to show you guys this is how it all started, right? As y'all see in the video, it talks about how he started 21 years old. He started doing drugs, specifically crack, right? But for me personally, the way I analyze these things is more so like, because it's always easy for somebody to come up and point the finger and say, hey, it's drugs that makes these people that way. It's drugs that makes they're a failure in society. It's easy for people to come out and point the finger. But I said this. There had to be something going on before these people started using drugs. There had to be there had to be something in the very beginning, somewhere along the line, right? I don't know nothing about this brother. I don't know how his childhood was. Okay? But I know there's a lot of dysfunctional families out there, and there's a lot of kids that find themselves in a situation where they feel like nobody gives a darn about them. So while we neglect these kids, society neglect these kids, okay? So society neglects families, parents, so therefore these parents become irresponsible because they're not getting the support that they need. We have to understand what kind of human being are we breeding in our society? How are we inspiring people? Okay, we're not living in a society that supports families, parenting. You guys know what I'm talking about. So when these kids find themselves in a household that is extremely divided, breaking because the parents just can't do it. I mean, you working 12 hours, 13 hours, 2 jobs, 3 jobs to make end meet, but then your kids are sitting on the side, proudly in the corner because they ain't no. You guys get what I'm saying. Do I have to really break it down to you guys? So when you see a kid like that talking about at the age of 21, I started using crack, and you out here, oh yeah, it's because of the drug. No, it's not because of the drug. The damage had already been done way before, which led these kids to start using drugs, to being in the wrong environment, dealing with the wrong people. Yeah, it's easy for some people to say, well, you know what? I blame the parents. Well, do you forget what type of society we're living in? Do you forget that the majority of people are out there trying to make ends meet by working 3 jobs, 4 jobs, 5 jobs, and it's still not enough? You still can't put food on the table. When you go to these jobs and you say, hey, I got 2 kids, I cannot be here, I cannot work a certain time, the job will look at you either want it or you don't want it. We want somebody with full availability. But then you told them you got kids, but then they don't care. For those of you that don't know, because maybe your life have been so well off, maybe you thank God you've actually worked in a career that depends on who you are. Maybe you have not had to deal with this. But I'm talking about the reality. This is millions of people's reality. We're not living in a society that respects parenting. So I'm using this video to address a big problem within our society because it's easy for people to point the finger. I didn't read the comments in this brother's video, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people in the comment that is pointing the finger at him. You shouldn't have not used drugs. You shouldn't have did this. You shouldn't have do that. But I guarantee you, the same people that's pointing the finger, talking about how he shouldn't do this, how he shouldn't do that, you got something that you're doing right now you shouldn't have been doing. You got your own dirt. You got your own problem that you need to deal with. But it's funny how people are quick to point the finger and because somebody's willing to show you this is how ugly life can get. This is the true reality. Before you blink, you could end up on the streets. You could end up using drugs, being an addict. Your life, his life, did not start getting messed up when he started using drugs. It started getting messed up way before that, like so many other people's lives. So the brother right now, like I said, there's a video of him actually living in a storage unit, and this is another thing that I wanted to tap on because I feel like a lot of people are exposing themselves on the internet in ways that will criminalize them and also in ways that could probably be used against them, right? And I get it, you know what I mean? Because he showed the storage unit, but it's more so like, because I've seen other videos of people showing that they're living in a storage unit and then days later get kicked out because the video is doing so well. So people are watching. People are watching. They're not watching for the right reason. Not everybody's watching for the right reason. A lot of people are watching to see how could they put you down more. Like as if you don't already have it bad. Like these people will report your video, just send your video somewhere. There's somebody that knows this was a storage unit, right? You think, I mean, I get it. There's got to be a level to how much we utilize these laws. Because some junk got to make sense. You know, if somebody don't have a place to stay, and I get it, I'm not blaming the storage unit. I'm blaming whoever created these laws. I get it. But I also understand the value of human life. Bro, I'd rather you stay in that storage unit, just keep it clean. I'm gonna come out and I'm check on you every 2 days, every 3 days, every week. I'm gonna check up on you, keep my facility clean. But I get it. You could stay in here for 2-3 months till you get yourself together because it's not made for that, but I get it. But no, you're gonna kick this person out. You're gonna kick this person out because the storage unit was not made for living. Y'all too freaking serious out here. Y'all too serious out here. So are y'all contributing to the betterment of society? Do y'all think y'all doing that? I mean, come on, man. Listen, I didn't want to make this video for too long, but there's a lot of things that we need to discuss. I've seen this apartment complex kick this woman out with 7 kids because she was a few days behind her rent. All her stuff was on the side of the road, all the kids. Humiliate that lady. Not only humiliating her, now she's homeless with 7 kids. Come on. Some of y'all, my question is, are y'all human? You can't, there's no way you can be human. Because I really feel like there's a lot of people that's walking out here that looks human. I really feel like they're walking among us. They're not human. Not everybody that's out here is human. Matter of fact, I really feel like the people that control this so-called world, that create this fake reality, I don't even feel like they're human. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. Because the system is not made for human being to live in. This is why majority of people within the system, within this so-called reality, are struggling. But that's another topic for another video. Let me know what y'all think in the comment. Based on all of these things, like I said, go check out the brother. I use this video to kind of present a bigger message. But yeah, check him out and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think in the comment.